What's up, everybody? This your boy, Bless the Damn Best, also known as FDA Quicksand, out here in these YouTube streets, right? But today, I'm coming back at y'all. I know it's been a while. Yeah, whatever. But today, I'm coming to y'all with a real important message. Like a lot of my videos revolve around these Twitter spaces and TikTok spaces from our brother Tariq Nasheed. Um, he's online live a lot, going back and forth with various people, and due to his his message of delineation and his advocacy for foundational Black Americans, he makes a lot of friends and a lot of enemies, right? Okay, most of his enemies are people from outside the lineage that he makes it harder for them to pose as us and to take credit for and take advantage of things that's meant for us in our lineage, for the things that happen to us and the things that we accomplish here on this land. So, and the other kind of person that don't like him is, they may even have FBA lineage, but they like underachievers. Deep down, they want to do what he does, and for whatever reason, they can't seem to get it together. So, both of these two different types have this one argument in particular. They love to be like, well, Tariq, what have you really done for the Black community besides talk on the internet? That FBA thing, it ain't nowhere but on the internet. But a lot of them either don't know or or tend to forget the impact of the Hidden Colors series. The Hidden Colors series had a serious impact on Black people worldwide, right? So, to make a long story short, a caller called in to his show to defend him against one of those attacks, and what she said is very, very important. It shows the impact that he has, and even if he don't do nothing else, even if he just disappeared tomorrow, his impact on the Black community and his legacy is safe. So, without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and run the clip.
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. How are you, Queen?
I'm fine, sir. How are you?
I am good, beloved. Where you from, Queen?
The DMV area.
Yes, ma'am. So what's on your mind, beloved?
Oh, I wanted to speak to something because that last crazy person that got up there, and then there was somebody like the other day who was being disrespectful, just like questioning your influence and things like that. Like, what have you done? Who have you influenced? I think he was comparing you to Marcus Garvey or somebody like that. But I just wanted to speak to some of your influence. So I'm a teacher, and
Yes,
I've been
ma'am.
teaching for years now. And one of the things that I know myself and my coworkers had done for many years is show your films to
Yes.
our students, and we have to sneak in those things into the classroom because we're actually not allowed to show the children, even if the school is the majority Black or brown, these type of films without some type of clearance or just getting blocked. But anyway, one of the things that I noticed, and with our students and our young people is they're very brilliant naturally, but they have so many things sitting on top of their intelligence. And one of the battles that I also had was I worked in the private sector and moved around in different school systems, both public and private. And one of the issues that I had, though, in the private sector was a lot of the schools in this area were Afrocentric. However,
Yes.
they were so African-centered that they were omitting the culture and the history of our people here
Yes.
as Black
Oh, yeah.
people. And there was
Right.
a battle to connect them and call them Black and teach them of their history here. And sometimes we're jumping the broom so much and going over to Africa before we stop right here and deal with it here. But anyway, your films were shown. We were able to show them, and they say things like, oh, I didn't know that Black people could do that, and they're 4 and 5 years old, and they're saying, "Oh, Black people made everything. Black people
Yeah.
started everything." And we get them in. They're 5, they're 6, they're 7, they're 8, they're 9, and many of them, when they come in the school year, they're not even reading. They can't read at all. They're not reading at grade level. They're not doing math. Some of them, they can't write their names. They get these mislabeled or misdiagnosed and things like that. But within just a few months, and using your films is one of the tools that we were using, we're able to lift this type of trauma and inferiority off of their intelligence. And within 90 days, we have them reading and writing on and above their grade level. So I just wanted to speak to that influence that you have, that you're aware of and not aware of, because you're doing the work and the work goes out there. So in schools, we are using your films, and it's one of the things, you know that. I'm sure you've experienced it from watching it yourself and learning this information. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. And once you learn it, you can't unlearn it. So they go off and they are able to be successful. Many of them, the children that we work with, they've been able to go and sit from a pre-K and a kindergarten class in the classroom with 12th graders and teach them things that they do not know. So I just wanted to speak to
I
that.
love that. Man, respect to you, beloved. Respect to you. Respect to family. I hear that all the time. Teachers all around the world, not just in the U.S., in other countries, all around the world, they show the films, Hidden Colors films, and the students do better. I've heard that many, many times. And I meet people. There was some people who came to the museum Saturday who man, I saw Hidden Colors when I was 10. I'm going to such and such college now. That inspired me to become a physician. I saw that when I was a kid, and then I grew up and I became a teacher myself. All the time. All the time. You understand? So respect to that.
These days, it seems to be all about the optics. Everybody wanna talk. Can't nobody stay on topic. It's all about this power and how we finna take it. Some of y'all still sleeping. Y'all the ones who ain't gonna make it. We done with the L's. Now it's time for the dub. We riding, fuck a party. They done closed down the club. Strippers can't even strip no more. Nine's only fans. It ain't no live sports song, cause it's only on demand, and that's good. So now we gotta focus on what's real. Every time we look around, we getting killed. So fuck 12. We finna do this shit for George. Fuck the judge, fuck the jury, fuck the judge, fuck the charge. We been fed up and the rage is getting higher. We fucked around and found out the devil afraid of fire. So now when we get turned up, shit get burned up. I see a lot of souls burn up and neck turn up. And we came to take the statues down and take the crown. I seen it on the news, a crowd of pigs powering down. We did all of that without no marching or no voting. We was running through them precincts, leaving shit smoking like fuck 12. We bout to do